Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session with Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave. My partner is Ron. All right, guys. Today's Friday. All right, so Fake Out Fridays is what I call it. I don't know what you guys call it, whatever it is. But today is one of those days. Okay, but first, before we dive into that, guys, in the description box, we're not in a signal service here providing that. We're here to chart free technical and fundamental analysis. And with that being said, guys, we're not financial advisors, so any trades taken are upon your own risk. Understand proper risk management and make sure you kind of understand the overall trading concept. If you don't, you can consult with a financial professional. But we're here to provide free technical and fundamentals. All right. So, guys, you can see we're going to dive into gold from a top down on the daily. All right. So we have it on the 15-minute. Now we're going to the daily. So remember we talked about consolidating this past week, all right? Every time that we've done New York, prices stayed within this consolidation area, okay? Prices stayed within this consolidation area. So nice little demand that we're drawing. The bottom wick right here. If you don't want to use that, you can use this wick or put the bottom of the demand at the bottom of this previous wick. Okay, so that's the one that pushed up, tried to retrace, and then it held at the lowest point from the last previous 4 or 5 candles. Then what we're looking at doing is finding some supply. All right. Okay. So guys, good morning on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. I don't have any moving averages on here. I have nothing. Okay, but what we have is just chart. All right, price chart, and we're working in here now. Currently, guys, we're at 1862. Okay, 1862 is we're away from 1865, which we know is that cycle, one of those numbers that they want to push gold and hold it around there. Okay, so next, what we want to do is probably, I like the way that this is charted so far, so we're just going to drop it now down to the 4 hour. Look at the indecision that we've had lately. Like, not much move. All right, you can see it's kind of consolidating. If we were to put on our 9 moving average, you can see, guys, right on higher time frame, even you can get nice balances in and out of supply and demand. Okay, but just look at now current structure, just sideways trading. Okay, so that's been gold. And when you're trading, guys, this is something you want to keep in mind. It's going to be a lot of indecisive action. You're going to have to really be understanding that 10-15 pips is probably the best overall outcome. You can try to hold for more, but you're holding at your own risk from erratic possible behavior. Okay, so just try to keep that in mind because it's Friday. Or you know what I mean, just do your own thing and continue trading the way you want. But that's just from what I've found. Okay, so I can see clear as day we have support forming right at around 1850, 1858. Okay, okay, you can see that price has tried to break down here a couple times, and this is a long bodied wick, and they pushed up and they held it above this structure. And I can also see that price is holding resistance, okay, around 1863.5. All right, now my numbers are going to be a little different than yours just because of my chart. Okay, trading view is a little off from MT4. Awanda is different from FXCM, different things like that. Okay, so guys, we caught an AJ odd JPY sell off today. I'll go into that in a second, but I just want to kind of get gold charted. Okay, one sec. All right, so we're going to drop it now down to the 1 hour. And make sure, guys, when you're going on lower time frames, you're tightening things up. I'm going to erase, I'll keep it on there for now. But this area right here is one I might erase. You can see it was negated by that big bullish candlestick starting to make its way up. Price has broke above here before. You can see it made its way all the way to that 1865 area. 1865, and then it was rejected. They haven't broke above 1865. Okay, so tighten this up. Okay, this is the one. This bullish candle I want to see when we break it down, because we have these horizontal rays going right through it. Okay, I don't like that. I like to keep it clean. And when you start having these things go through candles, it doesn't make it necessarily as clean. So there we go. Tighten it up right here. Okay, and then we have that just the bottom right there. Okay, I will erase that one. Sorry, we'll keep it. We'll go to the lower time frame to check one more. Okay, but now you can see, guys, look at the candle closes as of late on the 30-minute. Kind of a spinning top candle, indecision, right? You can see where we're at on our RSI. It's just hovering around the 50 mark. Okay. I don't have any of the moving averages on there. We'll put them on when we get to the 15. All right. So now we're on the 15-minute. Tightening things up. You can see clear as day that from this area right here, heavy resistance. Okay, price tried to push it up right there, a little bit of impulse head fake. Okay, a lot of volume in these candles right here, but you can see they needed to cool off. Sellers became weak at that 1865 area. Okay, so now since we're lower, guys, lower time frame, any kind of horizontal ray that I use, I'm going to be using baby blue. So what I can also see forming here on the 15, all right, coming to kind of an apex, all right. Okay, you can see price pushed. Now it's dancing around, tried to break out, got rejected, holding some support here, and now coming to an apex before an overall breakout, guys. So that becomes a little bit more clear when we do it right here. Tighten this up a bit. Okay, and we're good to go. Okay, so this is on the 10-minute. Clean up the horizontal ray. Now we're going to drop to the 5. Look at where we're at, guys. Slowly above the 50 mark. Okay. Okay, so you can see they're holding some support. This is where we can add on our 9 moving average as well as our 200. Okay, so you can see we're holding, they broke above here, holding some support. If gold is going to break out, this is the area that it's going to do it in. Okay, right around here. And you guys are asking about stop losses. Okay, a rough stop loss is going to be depending on your account, and that's the way that it should be. Okay, depending on how much you have, especially on Fridays, guys. Fridays are head fake days, like I've just told you. All right, so I would be using max maybe 20 pips in terms of a stop loss. Okay, just because we might not even get this overall push, might get rejected. Okay, because what I can see forming here, if we watch, one or two things starting to happen. This could be a neckline. Okay, this could be a top. Okay, this could be an M push, a double top. You can see here, and it's going to maybe head fake up here, then get rejected. So from this area right here on the 5-minute, sorry, we have to be very mindful of the potentials that can happen. So this is a critical area right around here. It's a critical area, and so is 1865. You can see they made a high of 1864. They haven't pushed above it yet. So let's just watch, wait and see. You can see they're starting to hold above this 9 moving average. They're getting some resistance here at that previous wick, which was around 1863 mark. Okay, and now we're approaching that 1863.5. Now, like I mentioned to you, the volume has to continue and has to break through these overall resistance points. Okay, if it's not going to, you're going to see a little bit of a head fake. Okay, because it is, I'm telling you, it's Friday. What you'll see is maybe price come up here, start to test, push up, okay, and then maybe head fake back down and start turning into like an M style pattern here. That's if price gets there in the first place, because if we're gonna maybe be in a sell-off, this would be the area that we're breaking down in terms of a sell. Okay, it's breaking below the 9 moving average, it's breaking below the 200 moving average. All right, so let's watch and see what happens? It's very simple. Watching price is the overall goal that we need to do. Head fake Friday, exactly it, guys. I should put it in the titles from now on, but that's the way it is. I do see the head and shoulder, yep. Shoulder here, head and shoulder, which would be the push action, but you can start to see that overall 5-minute forming is pushing right back in here. Now I need to continue with the volume like I mentioned. See these top wicks? One wick, I told you this was the previous wick they have to get above. It's 1863. Okay, it's a whole number. So they're breaking, they're retesting. You can see how they're retesting that overall downtrend, and now they're continuing with volume. Okay, so I'm going to look at charting gold today, and I'm going to switch over to GU. All right, but before we do that, I'm just going to set some alarms here. I'm not going to flip-flop charts today. Okay, I'm not going to flip-flop charts. Okay, guys, someone asked me a question here. I believe this one. Okay, so I want to check out AJ real quick. Members, this is the sell we gave today in our group. Okay, I posted in the free FX. You can see now that it didn't make it above that neckline that I was talking about. Okay, price is still continuing down. They're starting to fill this bearish wick, and it all started with the rejection and continuation of the 9-moving average right here at around 82.50. All right, that's the key that led to the sell-off. All right, so guys, this was one we sent this morning at around 5, and it's running over almost 100 pips. Okay, running over 100 pips. That's one of our sell signals, okay, that we sent to the group. If you guys have questions about it, pairs, doesn't matter, we do it. Commodities, indices, whatever it may be, we do it, okay? So let's watch and monitor right here if we're going to start seeing the low. Okay, so here's to you guys, the messiness. We're going to erase the moving averages. And we're going to go from the daily down. Okay, so remember we talked about GBP USD making, look at all this structure, guys. They're just breaking structure, holding at structure, breaking structure, and now they're holding at previous structure. You can see. All right, so, and this is on the daily. GU is still holding a nice little uptrend, but we just now got to watch overall price. All right. So tighten it up. Everyone says GU will rise. Okay, we'll see. We haven't went over much news today. Okay, so we'll just check it out. I think it's later on in the morning, but still very important to know when news is. Okay. Rejection. Okay, so check it out. GU is finding demand. Okay, it's finding a bottom, it's finding some floor, it's finding support. Okay, all different terms. You can check it out. So now basically we want to drop it down to the 4-hour. This is what we have on GBP USD. All right, GU's kissing off the daily demand, right, at roughly 34065. Okay, if she starts to fill, she's going to fill this bearish candle right here. Okay, let's check out where we're at. We just broke below the overall 50 mark. Okay, so here's your retest pretty much. You're going to retest the 50, which will be this resistance right here, before making its overall continuation or breakout move. All right. Now you're asking, where can GBP USD go? We have an area of consolidation right here for GU. You can see it. I'm going to put this as neutral right now. If GU goes bullish, this is the overall target right up here. Okay, and that's a far distance. All right, it's a far distance. That's if it breaks here. Okay, it's got to get to here first. I'm looking at overall higher time frame. More obviously today it won't. That's a big move. But I'm gonna hold this for the next this probably chart till probably Tuesday, Wednesday. See how GU is gonna go, and then we'll wait and see based on the overall news next time. Sorry, next week. My bad. Okay. Resistance. Everything's kind of forming now. So we drop it down to the hourly. Let's move this over. Okay. Guys, now our goal, you see where price line is right here. Okay, it's getting held up at this resistance, at the neckline at previous support. All right. But our goal is to trap this price line. Okay, you see this red area right here? It's to trap this to try to get a nice entry for potential bullish or bearish movement and then let it ride. All right. Guys, we do one-on-one mentorship that's in the it's available on the website. I have two guys asking that too. Just give me a second here, guys. Okay, you can check out there. It's one-on-one trading consulting. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, that's what it is. All right. Okay, so GU on the hour, we're going to drop it back down to the 15 now. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Did you see how on the hourly, sorry, on the 30-minute, that GU was just one massive bearish candle? Okay, as soon as you break it down to lower time frames, you can see you can get areas of potential take profit, resistance, and the next big potential move. Okay, so that's 15. I'm going to drop it down to baby blue. And go from there. All right, so GU is slowly getting resisted. It's holding some support. We'll wait and see what the overall next big bounce will be. Okay, drop it down to the 10. Tighten it up right here. Let's see what kind of gap box we're working with. Okay, it's about a 20 pip area. You can see that we're working within 20 pips right now. Okay, price is pushing, price is pulling, it's holding some support. We're going to see now if price is going to start to break down, all right, and then come back to the overall area where you had your nice volume candle started to base, or if it's going to pump back down to this demand. All right, so you can see clear as day. Pretty sure that'll make it around 10 pips from this area to this area. Yep, roughly 10 pips. Okay, and then the rest from this gap to this gap will be 10. Guys, for the new people signing on here, remember, it is Friday, okay? Fridays are head fake days. I'm going to start putting this in the title. I didn't really think people really got onto it or bought on with it, but they are. They understand. Fridays are not necessarily always the best days to trade, okay? So make sure that when you're trading today, you're using smaller lot sizes, okay? Waiting for the overall bigger moves, okay? Leading up to maybe not even trading, right? Maybe using just a demo account, right? I know it sounds stupid, but some people, they need to learn that sometimes Fridays are not necessarily the best days, okay? And as you can see, I'm just showing you areas where price has made a move. It's consolidated, found some support before making its overall next move. It pushed up, consolidated, making some higher highs and higher lows, okay? You can see right there, that's holding support. So now we got to see the overall breaks. We're right at that 50 mark right here, you can see, okay? The areas that I see best fit for going long, it's going to be right here. Okay, this is going to be the initial start, and you're looking at maybe a 1-to-1 trade, 10 pip, 10 pip. Okay, you can have your stop loss a little bit lower if you'd like, but you can see that if you have it Entry price at, I didn't put it on yet, that's my bad. Roughly around 34482. Okay. You can see that you want to have maybe a stop loss somewhere around this area, maybe a little bit below. But this is only in the 5 minute. Okay. Okay, there's gold, 1 second. If you can see, price holds here, it's going to start to bounce back up and start filling all these wicks on the 15. Okay, it still is below on the 50, so we can look for potential maybe short-term sell-off here, but for how long? All right. So let's switch over and look for gold. I'm just going to set an alarm right here, just in case. And I'm going to set an alarm right here regardless. And let's go check out gold. Okay, so it reached the price, guys, of 1863. Remember we talked about these volume-based candles? All right. Now they're getting some resistance here. Okay. Told you they're going to have to find some really good support at around 1863 to 1865. For the reason this number has not been broke, 1865, for quite some time. You can see last time was around November 18th, but it's kept getting pushed down. Okay. Pushed down 1866, 1867 it got to, sold off. All right. So now we just have to monitor it. You know that gold is potentially bullish on the 15. You can see the bullish breakout here. We have bounce almost in demand. Okay. But look at all this volume. All the volume consolidative before we have potential the next big break. And we're looking at these candles right here. But remember, Friday. Okay. It's Friday. So just watch. Be patient. I do see the big W, guys. I see many different patterns forming here. I see the shoulder, head, and shoulder here. I see potential lopsided W for making its overall big move. Okay. Guys, what are your spreads like on gold right now? What are your spreads like on gold? If it holds here, guys, it's going to start to walk up. First TP we have is this overall blue, but this is the one area right here that I'm worried about, 1864, 1865. Okay. You see what I mean? Just watch, guys. Be patient. They might not do it on the overall first one. So here's your, remember we talked about this? Remember I said they would push it up? Okay, if you just joined, you maybe didn't hear this. Go back on the YouTube video. I said they push it up here, slowly close. You can see price peaked its way up here, sold. That's exactly what I said would happen if there's no close and above. So the only way they'd have to get this is if it pushed up here, started to sideways trade, hold, and have a continuation. Price didn't do that. Instant rejection, instant rejection. All right. So let's watch and see now if it's going to hold this support right here. If not, you're going to start to see potential sell-off breaking through, leading into that 1860.4, which would be, I don't know if you remember I mentioned this, potentially your double top. We have one peak here, two peaks now forming this wick a little lower than this previous wick, with the overall neckline being right here, start to fill. Okay, so there's two options that will happen with gold. We either have a head and shoulder, we have a W, or we have an M forming. So we just got to watch and see which pattern will actually go through and lead to the next move. All right. So it's 749. That's what I wanted to see. 749. Okay. So price is ranging to 8 a.m. All right. There's no real news. Okay, I just want to make sure it's updated. There's no real news. 8:30 we have some Canadian news. All right. We have some Canadian news, and then we have US news at around 10:45 and 12. Okay, a lot of speaking this week. Okay, a lot of FOMC speakers, so just be prepared for that. If you're trading, just be mindful of 10:45. We will not be trading then live. Okay. About 8 seconds left. Let's watch this previous candle. Okay, they're trying to hold some support here. Okay, you can see the gold is trying to push up here. There's a lot of top wick. Okay, you can see there's a lot of top wick. Price is trying to push, but the sellers are starting to take control. You can see the support that they're retesting. Okay, they're trying to hold it at around 1862, roughly anywhere around this area. You can see why the top wicks was once previous rejection. So this double top that I mentioned to you before, top opening up lower. Okay, we're going to now see if we're going to get a dance in between this area right here. Okay. Okay, let's see if now we're going to form this double top. You guys keep yelling, it's crazy. Okay, so selling off here, remember 1860.14, guys. 1860.14. Let's monitor our AJ trade. Okay, so it's just broken below, guys. So this is our, we have one running in the group. Okay, well over 110 pips now. Okay, well over 110 pips. Let's check out GU. Okay, GU sold off, guys. GU starting to range, selling off. Let's watch now. This is going to be the key area right here. Okay, you can see all the structure they started to form. If they're going to hold here, guys, we can have buy stops ready, or sorry, buy limits ready, and watch and see, have a nice little term stop loss if price is going to make it there. Okay, we have to watch and see if it's going to hold here before making its overall next move. Okay, so nice little sell-off we have forming. One thing we don't have on here that a lot of guys do like is you can see the 9 moving average. We're nice and below. Okay, we're nice and below. Nothing has been, there you go, there's your alert for the first one. Okay, that's if we sold off. Now this is where you want to start to look. This buy, not really going to be looking here for now. Okay, I'm just going to keep it on there before we look for the overall next big move. So let's watch and see. Right here, guys, you can see price just consolidating. Selling off, looking good. Check out where we are in the RSI. There's GU, we're starting to break. So based on previous structure, all right, price, we're looking for it to hold here. Okay, you can see right away, this area is roughly at 34,232. Okay, I'm going to move this over just a little bit so it's not just a bit clunky. Okay, now you're probably wondering, like, what is this looking at? What is he looking at? Okay, what I'm looking at is this structure right here. This happened on gold yesterday as well. Okay, it ran, but you can see right here is the structure I'm looking at. Okay, now we're coming to that key area, guys. Is price going to hold? Let's watch and see. This is going to be leading into your 7:55 candle. Okay, so that'll be 5 minutes until 8. So your first hourly. So if you guys want to wait, personally, I would suggest maybe waiting, simply to due to the fact that at least waiting until 8. Okay, at least waiting until 8. The new hourly candle is nice to see. All right. You want to see how it's going to open and maybe have the overall directional change movement and more maybe the continuation push. Okay, so you can see they broke it down in this area right here. Okay, they put it in almost 34,300 mark. Okay, and now we're at 34,234 in this consolidation area. So the overall moves, guys, what we're looking for here, if its price is going to start to hold, let me draw with an arrow here. So we're looking for price, you can see, to come down, hold around this area, and then walk back up. Okay, looking for a nice little bounce, similar to do with right here. Okay, if not, watch for price to start to shoot back down. Okay, it's going to break here, which is just this previous support, start to fall, get some held up at the wicks right over here, you can see, and then maybe making its break into overall demand. So if this does, guys, just wait here. I need to see a better candle. Okay, don't just be hitting buys right now. Okay, don't just be hitting buys. What you want to do is start to see some candles, some price action. All right, you want to see an engulfing candlestick form. You want to see some bottom wick right here, similar to like it's doing. You want to see some support forming. Right now, what I see is still a lot of bearish pressure here. Okay, I still see a lot of bearish pressure. So price might actually break through here, come back down into this area before maybe making its overall next move. There you go, guys. You can see it's starting to continue down, breaking this overall support. Now, overall target would be down here at this daily demand. Okay, price is still not closed 100%. You still have about 3 minutes left, but you can see clear as day. Price is starting to fall. So GU, guys, the sell from up here would have been beautiful. Okay, the only reason why we're looking here, you remember what happened to gold yesterday. Price pushed back up, held here, and then reversed. All right, this did not happen in GBP USD, so we can erase this. We'll still hold this level. All right, we're just gonna look for our next big overall move. GU is a beautiful sell, guys. Beautiful sell from right up here. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we're waiting for is this structure. Okay, about 2 minutes left. Okay, guys, so we have about 2 minutes left until the overall 8 a.m. candle. Guys, don't be jumping in here right now. Trust me, look at the area, the similar structure right here that it's coming to. We'll get our next big move here, okay? Trust me when I say this. And it's pushing it right down to the 8 a.m. candle, okay? You can see how far price has made it before, all the way to the low, and then we've actually made it lower. So we'll watch and see what price is going to do. Okay, let's check out gold real quick, and then we'll flip back. And then I'll get into charting some indices, guys. Okay. Okay, so look at gold. Holding some support here. Now, guys, watch for this candle to close and the new one to open. This is going to be your new 8 a.m. candle, okay? So keep this in mind. This is the candle that we can start to look for. You might see some cross action for in terms of indecision. You might see some push pull. Okay, right at this, right at the open. So let's just walk, guys. Okay. Monitor it now, guys. Monitor it. Remember, we have the neckline here I mentioned before. Double top forming, peak, lower peak, neckline. Okay. Needs to close below here, guys. Beautiful. Let's see the drops, guys. Okay. Guys, if you're in this, you can see, obviously, remember, Fridays, okay? Nice little push up, okay? You can see the buyers are still starting to come in here. They know, they can see this neckline clear as day, guys. So if you're still in this, guys, make sure you're securing some partials here. It can still sell off big, but you can see the buyers are still coming in, okay? So just make sure you understand that it is Friday, so whatever profits you get, you know what I mean, roll with it, simply because last thing you would want is this thing to start to reverse and to have any negative effect on you, okay? Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, check it out. All right, look at how they're dropping in here. It has not closed below. This is still the 8 a.m. candle, guys. So I said, if you guys understand me, you should wait for the candle to close. Okay, this is still just the 8 a.m. All right, you can see that's why you're getting a little push pull movement here. I mentioned that. And the only reason why, just the overall time, because it's Friday, and because that's just gold. So let's just watch. Okay, check with the RSI, breaking below the 50. We're below the 9 moving average. Okay, so it looks good. But let's just see if this is possibly just a liquidity grab. Remember, 8 a.m. candle is the first hourly, first 5 minutes. So that's why you can see you're starting to get a little bit of this push. All right. This is Fridays, guys. If you're not familiar with Fridays, be aware of it now. Okay. So I stuck on this whole candle. I just want to check out GU for 1 second here. We'll flip right back. Okay. We'll flip right back. So GU is still forming. Okay. It's starting to form some support right here. You can see its previous resistance. Okay. Resistance and now acting as support. So we're going to wait and see on GBP USD. Okay, there's gold. Okay, so if you're in this, remember you've had multiple opportunities to get in and out. Last thing you would want is for this thing to start to flip, reverse, and then to close above 1860.14. Okay, we want it to close below here. If you guys have been trading with us, you understand. Push down, it needs to close in this area, okay, below the previous candle. Once it does, starting to get a continuation right to the neckline for the overall potential breakdown. If it breaks down, guys, look, it has, this is the volume based candle that it can sell off to. Okay, I'm in this with you guys, so just letting you know. Here's your new for 805 candle. So this is going to be leading into 810. All right. Look at how they don't right at they're keeping it right there, guys. Look at that. Keeping it right there. They're not making. They're starting to close it above, but they're hovering it right at that mark. All right. It's a good entry point. It is a good entry point, but will it be a good entry point for a Friday? That's the key thing. Okay. No, look at this. They flipped it and they went bullish. Okay. It's not going to hold here, guys, so this neckline is not even being broken. So what you're looking to do potentially is starting to make a push back up. Okay, we're now going to see the areas. It's going to be an actual breakthrough, maybe at that 1863.5. Okay, they're pushing it. Remember, consolidating on the daily. You're seeing some sideways trading here. Okay, if you guys are getting in here, you guys should have been exiting right around there. Okay, because you can see the volume base didn't get to the overall neckline. All right, they flipped it and they closed it above. They're now going to test this overall 9 EMA. All right. Let's check out GU now. Okay, we'll still monitor these. I'm just going to move this over right here. Okay, you can see it starting to push now. If you were in it, guys, you're in it. That was about maybe 10, 15, no, maybe about 10 pips, depending on your spreads and commissions. Okay, it was just that one candle that ran that. Just that one candle. Okay, I was out right around here. Okay, I got out right before it started to flip, right before I saw the close starting to push up. I will enter again if it starts to break down between 1861 to 4 again. It's starting to get some resistance forming. So if it does hold here, I'll be looking at pulling that trigger again. Okay. I want to see GU though. I really want to see GBP USD. Okay. So if you remember that overall first trade that we had set up on the 5-minute, you remember this was it right here. Okay. At the top of the overall previous consolidative structure. Okay, guys, I like GU right now. Gold is still selling off, guys, just FYI. Okay, wait for GU to get up here, guys. Wait for GU to get up here. I want it to break above that previous structure. You understand what I mean? Because a lot of times you can see if it pushed down, it's now holding resistance. This was once support. Okay, so we needed to break through this area of now resistance. Okay, so let's wait and see. Let's watch. But this is the area right up here. Okay, the top of this consolidation box. I'm going to move this over just so you guys can see that was the bottom. Okay, move that over. Let's watch. Okay, so remember, guys, I'm just going to put that alarm again. I'm going to edit this, delete it. I'm going to add it back. Okay, so remember 34281. Break out of this consolidation box. That's what I'm looking for in GU. All right. We'll see about a secondary entry maybe up here for the break. Let's watch and see. Okay, for everyone saying gold is going to pump and dump. Okay, you just just watch on gold, guys. Remember, it's consolidating on. I'm going to leave this actually. This is just upsetting me right now. Okay, it's consolidating on the daily. Okay, if you guys understand what consolidation means, it's just sideways trading. Look at the moving average. Okay, it's pushing in and out. This is a nice gap we have here. It's about 30 pips. Okay, but still, you can see that it's trying to dip down. It's trying to dip up. It's trying to break out, but it's indecision as of right now. Okay, it's broke below the 9. It's testing that 50 mark on the RSI. So one nice thing that we should be doing, like always, is checking the overall 15-minute. Okay, we have a top here and we have a top here. This is the neckline. Okay, that's why I have that set. Look at this bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, that's why you have to use some higher time frame to see where you're at in overall structure. Okay, so this is a perfect setup for a sell, guys, but whether it's going to pull through, that's what we need to watch and see. Okay, that's what we need to watch and see. If they're going to hold it here, guys, they're going to ramp it back up and they're going to break this area right here that we tried before, 1863.5. Okay, so it's 8:11, guys. At 8:15, I'm going to switch over and chart NASDAQ. Okay, we didn't do much NASDAQ yesterday, but it's still, I want to finish that and I want to look over on US30. Might leave gold alone depending on if it's going to be like this for today. When you know to walk away, you know to walk away and you focus on some other indices and stuff like that. Okay, so let's just watch, be patient with gold, and let's check out our GBP USD trade. US30 we'll do later on near market open, guys. Okay, in about 3 minutes I'm going to chart NASDAQ though. Okay, not much volume base just yet on GU. Okay, so you can see clear as day. There's 2 minutes left here. This is going to be the close of the 8:15. That's why I'm switching over to NASDAQ at the first 15 minute. I want to see the overall moves. Okay. Okay. You can see we're starting to make the move now. Let's wait and see if we're going to get the follow through. Okay, the follow through is the key. Okay, getting some volume base, guys. Not much movement, you can see. On every other day we'd start to see some nice volume moves, but not right now. There we go, nice little push. There we go, guys. Let's watch and see. Guys, if you're emailing right now or messaging the website, I won't be able to answer, okay? Nice little push, guys. Here's the key. Okay, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. New candle has opened. Okay, let's get the volume pushing, guys. Okay, so this level was pretty good at the beginning. We're starting to go into a few pips profit here. You got to expect some kind of a close down now. What's going to happen is it's going to start to push, okay? Maybe dip it back in here because of the overall moving average. If they're going to hold, they're just going to pump it right back up, okay? So let's watch and see. There's still 4 minutes left. Okay, so that move to that move, guys, you're looking at about 8 pips, okay? 8 pips. We're looking for a nice overall move too. That's just at the hold up at resistance, okay? Obviously, we want to get it to here. But for now, we're looking at making maybe 8 pips, all right? So I'm going to switch over to gold now. Just monitor this, all right? This is, I think we have an alarm here. Okay, there's gold. Having a mind of its own. You can see, guys, the areas that we have ready to break, they're nice, okay? But the gold just hasn't done it yet. They're still making, I think, bullish movement, all right? You can see by that long bottom wick, right there, right here, all right? Now, I'm not saying that price could not get back down here. What we're saying is we just have to monitor it. We have the areas set up. It's just looking for now the overall break. Which way is it going to go? As of right now, you can see it's pushing, selling off, pushing, selling off. Wait for a push and a sell. Okay. I'm going to look at probably NASDAQ now. Okay. So we're going to watch both. Remember, we have alarms set here when we're going bullish or bearish. Okay. So let's just watch. This is NASDAQ, guys. This was where we were trading yesterday. You can see where it pushed all the way up. All right. Nice dip sell here. You guys, if you bought NASDAQ, like, you are looking nice right now. Okay, holding it. There's some divergence spotted. You can see right here that price in terms of RSI is lower. Price in terms of price action candlesticks is higher. Okay, so still very bullish, but keep in mind there is some divergence spotted on the higher time frame. Okay. One sec, guys. So this is the last area we have in terms of supply. Okay, so you always want to do the same thing every single time, guys. Like a foul shot, like your golf swing when you're getting ready for the range. You know what I mean? You're always practicing the same thing. Okay, good. Looking at trapping those overall candles right here. All right. Break it down to the 4 hour now. Okay, perfect. Clear as day. Bottom wick. We have the close of the body here, but there's still about a gap of 23 pips. Okay, 23 pips. Okay, so 4 hour. Now we're going to work down to the hourly. You can see not getting too much information right here. What I'm watching for is structure. Okay, just like everyone else should be watching the same kind of thing. Okay, price is holding here. Okay, give me a second. Let me check out gold. Gold pump. Check out gold pump, guys. Okay, there it is, 1863. It's attempting it again. Okay, we had that level once before, looking good. They attempted it. Let's watch and see. This is a huge breakout, guys. I'm entering the trade on my phone. Yet again, guys, check it out. Gotta love Fridays. Let's watch and see. Okay, so we're switch over. We know what's going on here. We know what we're going to watch on gold. We have the key areas. You can see it clear as day. I want to finish NASDAQ. I'm not going to keep flipping from chart to chart, guys, so you understand. You got to, when you do that, you lose momentum with the channel, okay? We're focusing on NASDAQ, and we'll watch for gold, okay? Perfect. That's all I wanted to get. And we have some consolidation right there. Okay, go to 30-minute. Okay, so check. This is NASDAQ, guys. This is NASDAQ. Congratulations, FX Abzaz. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, so drop it down to 15. Perfect, guys. Look at NASDAQ. It's ranging right now. It's ranging. You can see clear as day. Just sideways. They're pushing it. Look at this. Sideways. Not much movement here. Might get some good movement on maybe market open, but look, it's very choppy right now. Okay, very choppy. Okay, now we're down to the 10. Tighten this up right here. Okay, 1 second, guys. Little head fake action now. Okay, 10 minutes. Now we'll drop down to 5. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Nice little uptrend. See if we can form it. Okay, you can see trying to form with the wicks, but let NASDAQ play out. Okay, let NASDAQ play out. You can see that it's really choppy today, guys. It's push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Okay, I'm gonna drop this down, baby blue. Okay, and we're gonna trap this area right here. Perfect. Okay, so guys, we're in a trap right now. You can see clear as day. Okay, so let's watch and see. Members, guys, check the chat, okay? Talked about, just check the chat, all right? Let's check out now GU, and let's check out, finish up on NASDAQ here, okay? Okay, so here's your retest, guys. GU, slowly pushing up, now retesting the overall entry. Let's wait and see if they're going to get an overall continuation. Guys, if it starts to break here, GU's not pushing up too much, okay? It's starting to look for a sell now. You can see by the overall 9 moving average is starting to curl down. It was once curling up, okay? So now you're looking at, you were up maybe, like I said, maybe 5-6 pips. Now it's kind of reversing. You're going down about 2. So remember, guys, if it breaks below here, I would look to exit the trade. Me personally, I'm looking for that too, okay? So we'll just watch and see. A lot of head fakes today, but we'll wait and see if it's going to hold some support, making its overall next big move. All right. Oh, sorry about that. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Okay, so watch GU. Okay, what might happen is you might see them start to float it down here, maybe make a double bottom. Okay, for making its overall next big move, but you can see there's not much movement here. There's not much volume. The short-term pullbacks, they're short-term. All right, this was a nice move, but now we just got to wait and see. It's in that consolidative area, right? Is it going to start to push, or is it going to start to break through yet again? They're starting to flip it. You can see starting to try to hold above that 34281. Okay, so monitor GU, guys. Monitor GU. Remember, it might come back down here. Okay, a little bit of a drawdown before making its overall move. So just watch and see. We'll monitor gold now. Haven't been looking at gold, guys, but look at the push and the pull. Okay. Remember this gap, this area right here. Guys, this is Trading View. Okay, this is Trading View. If you never heard of it before, just check it out. It's a very popular charting channel. Okay, this is a roughly 30 pip box, roughly right in here. You can see we're pushing and pulling right out of it. All right, so let's just see now if it's going to get the overall break or if it's going to push right back down. All right. There's gold finding a little bit of support here, trying to close it with that 1863.5. Okay. Okay, GU. Let's see if GU maybe flipped switch and went bearish here. Okay, if that's the case, we gotta watch. Nope, GU flipped. There we go. Beautiful. 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 Members, you should be blue too on that extra US30 trade. Okay, just watch and monitor. I told you to add another. Okay, I personally did. GU flipped, guys, because look, the demand area right there. Now we're running. This is good. Okay. So for everyone, that was a little bit of a scare. I'm not gonna lie to you. Head fake action Friday. I had you guys. US30 is running. Okay, I'm in 2 orders right now, and it's looking good. GU is running about 10 pips. Okay, so Mr. Yeah. So guys, members. I'm securing one of my US30 trades. Okay, guys, for GU. Make sure you remember to move your stop loss to break even. Okay, that's running about 10 pips. We want to watch and make sure now it just doesn't retrace. Okay, Friday is 10 pips, guys. That's what you want to aim for. All right, that's what you want to aim for. You can see now they're trying to close it doji. They're trying to, the selling pressure here. Okay, so guys, if you're in this trade, look to secure some partials already or take the whole trade. 10 pips is good enough on a Friday. All right, secure the bag. Exactly it. Okay, now let's check out gold. Gold is the one. Okay, so you can see they tried to push and flip gold. Okay, and then they closed it below here again. So I'm going to leave gold alone. Okay, this is now 3 attempts to break, and it's not really having much success. Okay, so I know you can start to sell here, right? If you sell here, guys, 1863.5, look for it to start to come down to 1860. I can tell what they're trying to do right now. Okay, they're wanting you to scalp in between these areas right here. We're looking for the breakouts that are probably just not going to happen today. They're going to range it. Okay, so when you guys get ranging motion here, let me just move this over for you. This is going to help you probably with today. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay, so if you guys are looking for these types of plays here, you trap, and I'm going to help you guys out a lot right now. Okay, if these levels we know are resistance, okay, you can trap them based on here. Because if we go all the way back here, look. All right, move this like this. We were looking for breakouts. Okay, breakouts below these areas, but again, what maybe we should have been looking for is stuff like this. Okay, you understand? Instead of breakouts, should have been looking for bounces. Okay, limit order. So remember I told you if you hit that sell right now, you're going to be good. It's okay. You just have to adapt, guys. You have to adapt the way that it's trading. So if we would have trapped this right here, you can see it would have bounced in the sell area. Okay, and you can see now that they're looking at that overall moves in between these areas right here. Okay, so I'm helping you guys out a lot in terms of that. So remember that, guys. That's a really helpful hint for you, and that's for members as well. Okay, gold, I'm still going to hold this here because I don't want to remove any kind of things that we said we would do. All right, but if you guys understand, scalping in and out of that is very key. In and out. Okay, so now we'll just wait and see. I'm going to leave gold alone. I might look at just charting US30, NASDAQ, and GU. Okay, just want to wait and see. Uh-oh, GU's looking very bullish, I think. Ooh, sexy, guys. Look at GU now. It's approaching that secondary entry here. All right, look at this. This is the original entry we had on GBP USD. Let's see if it's going to get a push to the overall move. All right, GU is running. Okay, GU is running almost 20 pips. Okay, almost 20 pips. Okay, so let's watch and see. They're getting a little bit of resistance here, guys. If you're in from down here, maybe not add another entry right here. Okay, it's very high. I think what's going to happen is it's going to get some resistance here. It's going to start to sell. Okay, and then you might start to see a continuation. Okay, it's going to have a little bit of a pullback here. All right, a little bit of a pullback. But GU is really nice. Overall entry, first 10 pip take profit is good. Now it's running another 10 pips. So guys, I'm going to be real with you in terms of Fridays, like 10 pips is very good. All right, so if you can manage to make that, I would secure the bag and then move on. Okay, Andrew, trading in the zone is a losing strategy in the long run. Andrew, why do you think that we're breakout traders? But when you see these types of areas appear, you need to adapt and change your trading strategy. That's the truth. Okay, but again, you probably would have saw it bounce once, twice, three, four. Okay, so let's take a look at NASDAQ now. Okay, look at NAS. Still consolidated within this trap right here, looking for the overall big moves. All right, there's about 19 seconds left. Let's look at NASDAQ on the 15-minute. Okay, remember it's very, very high, guys. It's very high. So NASDAQ, like, it's overextended. Remember, there is divergence spotted on the daily. Okay, so that's why you're getting your potential sell-offs starting to maybe occur. Okay, but for any kind of break that I'm looking for, it's got to break below these wicks right here. Okay, it's still in an uptrend. You can see prices pushed, held support here, and pushed again. All right, so any kind of breaks, I need it to annul or down here. All right. Okay, so we're going to wait and see. Probably not going to look at trading smashing off NASDAQ beforehand. It is still very bullish. Just remember that. So we'll look at maybe 845, different areas like that. Members, okay. Not much, all right. So let's go check out GU. Okay, remember how we talked about that resistance? That's what's starting to form here, okay? So they pushed it up. It did similar to what they did to gold, then pushed it right back down, okay? So GU guys, look to secure the bag. Honestly, I mentioned that to you. I wouldn't let it be running because now you're starting to scafe into a lot of your profits right now, okay? Okay, and then we'll check out finally our DXY. Look at DXY, guys. You can see clear as day. Okay, now it's sold right back off retracement on the Friday. Okay, keep this in mind. Guys, US 30s for the members on Zoom. We're updating everything on US 30 in our Zoom room right now. Okay, I'm going to look at gold one more time. That's why. Have a 3-bar play coming out of gold. Let's watch and see. If you guys are just watching, just watch gold, okay? If you're not willing to enter, no problem. Just watch and see what happens, all right? See how they're getting resistant there? And we'll look at maybe US oil here. Okay, so guys, I'm going to leave gold alone. I'm just going to quickly do an hourly down. I shall do 4-hour down on gold, or sorry, US oil. You can, guys, I don't mean to, I forgot about this completely. We haven't really erased it, but we had to sell from 79.5 earlier on in the week. If you guys held like that, that's no joke. I didn't erase this, honestly. I have 2 different charts when I use oil and stuff like that. This one was the one that we didn't erase. Okay. So if you held the oil sell from earlier this week, like, you guys are banking hard, all right? Most people wouldn't, but just showing you guys that short-term entries can lead to long-term pullbacks. Look at where we're getting held up right now, guys. Right at this area, clear as day. Someone just said that. Okay. Now we'll go down to the 1 hour. Okay, nice little dip. I know there's a bigger wick right down there. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at oil, guys. Look at oil running. Okay, I have an hourly. Now we drop down to 30-minute. Just starting to break above there, guys. You can see it's starting to engulf this candle here, starting to rise. Shit, I wish we focused on oil a little sooner, Guys, members, if you didn't listen to me, you guys should. Go look at US30. Go look at US30. Thank me later. Yeah. Pugsy, no greed, bro. I don't go crazy lot sizes. I'm telling you right now. My lot sizes, I like me over leveraging is a standard 1.0. Okay? For real. I don't go crazy lot sizes, guys. And members know that. Guys, US30 is running. You guys should have got this. Okay, watch on now oil. Okay, so watch now. This is the 30-minute. Members, okay, look. This is the benefit of joining us, guys. I was telling people to buy right here. This is the area we're buying. Okay, this is on the 15-minute. They're heavily now running. Okay, I'm in on a buy right here, and you can see it's starting to push to the upside. All right, this is the benefit of joining the Zoom. Okay, this is why I don't do everything all free for you guys. All right, you can check this out clear as day. Okay. This is oil now. Drop down to the 15. Sorry, to the 10. You can see a double bottom break. That's why I said I wish we had caught this earlier. All right, but now we got to wait and see, is oil going to start to push? Okay, oil's starting to run, guys. You can see if you guys got in from anywhere around here, the overall target is right in the next area. All right. Right here. Okay. That's if it breaks and continues. All right, let's watch, monitor oil. Okay, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, but I'm just going to start to throw a 50 line in here because I want to see if we're going to get an alert going. Okay. If we start to see an alert on oil, we know it's bullish, guys. US30, guys, I told you. Okay, overall target, guys, if you're in on this buy, is right here. Okay, 35705. Okay, let's check out GU now. Okay, GU made a little push-pull move here. It's on the 10-minute too. So remember I mentioned to you that we're going to get a quick little pullback. All right. Pullback for the continuation. All right. Now watch GBP USD. Okay, guys, as we're watching GU now, I'm going to take a 2-second break, run to the washroom. Drank a lot of coffee today, so just watch GU, guys. The overall target is up here. I did mention we're going to have a pullback, but let's just wait and see how the volume is going to get to. Okay. All right, so give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. All right. Okay, so back to monitoring GU. You can see it had a push-pull movement here, the heavy area of resistance. Okay, heavy area of resistance. So if you guys are still in for maybe down here, best possible entry, you're kind of chasing now. You can see they've closed it 3 times in here, and it's not getting the overall push we need. So watch and see right at this area right here, guys. You can see where the wick is starting to find some support. That's the previous resistance. So they broke above, okay? They're now retesting that overall support to make sure it's going to hold true. If it breaks below there, guys, don't enter in. If you're in right now, just be aware that if it can break there, it can start to fall down, at least to the 34366. If it holds here, if it holds the support, which is once resistance, you can look to walk it way up back to 34571. Okay, so let's monitor this. Let's add an alert there, and we'll monitor GU. Is Rampton on here? Okay, if Rampton's on here, guys, monitor GU for us. Let's check out our trades now. Let's go recap. Members, you guys should be banking. This is hitting overall take profit now. Okay, we were in down here. You guys are roughly up, I don't know, depending if you even got on this bull candle right there. You guys are running almost 50 pips. Okay, almost 50 pips. Okay, so members, take that. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. All right, take it. And we'll check out gold. There's our gold, guys, selling off here. We didn't really watch it, we should have, but 1860.14 was the overall nice entry, starting to sell off here. You would have went for a wild ride if you had held that, guys. So, but it still went in overall opportunity for sell. We just got to watch and see now what's going to happen here. A lot of times we weren't watching this. Okay, so just be mindful that gold did break 1860.14. Okay, and it's now coming to 1858. Look at that. Oof. It's coming to a neckline, guys. Remember we talked about this, the neckline that is forming right here. They don't want it to break. Like you can see, if it starts to break here, guys, it's a big volume based candle that can dump. Okay, so just watch it, monitor it. This was an overall neckline right here, had an M pattern, 1 top, 2 top. Here's a neckline, 1860.14. That's why you're getting that bush down break. Okay, so if you guys caught it, just be aware that we are below both moving averages. I didn't want to put them all on here, guys, because it's very crowded. Okay, but remember the purple. Okay, the purple is your 200 exponential moving average. The pink is your 9. Okay, I didn't want to throw them on here just because they're crowding the chart. All right, but remember, guys, that's a neckline. They filled it. This wick is starting to break below this wick. All right, they haven't broke below this neckline just yet. All right, so just watch and monitor the trade if you're still in gold sells. Okay, I wanted to see GU, so they're still holding above that area of support. All right, they haven't broke below it just yet. Here's the new candle opening. All right, this is the 850 candle. Okay, so now they're starting to hold it. Let's see if they're going to get a push and a continuation. Nope, they're starting to push it down. Okay, you can see price is now getting pushed down towards the overall support. It's getting held up at 34482. Okay, members, look to take US30. Okay, now selling off. Okay, GU starting to break, testing this area right here. Okay, so we'll monitor this. We'll check out our oil. Okay, so clearly it did not make it above here. It got rejected at similar structure. Okay, so now look for it to hold this moving average. If not, it's still going to continue to sell. Guys, if we go back to the 4-hour, you can see that there's a nice long wick. Okay, so that wick can be filled. All right, what we're trading, I don't know if you guys understand this. Okay, maybe this is a cool thing to help you guys with, but when we're trading on lower time frames, this is what we're trading right here. Literally, this is all we're trading. Okay, this is all we're trading, this wick right here. We could stand in here and just watch this go up and down and it almost be the same thing, but it's not as clear. All right, so but I wanted to show you also where we're at on the RSI for oil. Okay, we're starting to become oversold. All right, there's no real fish hook yet, like in terms of RSI. Nothing's really curling to signify an overall buy as of right now. So that's why we're getting that continued sell momentum on oil. All right. Gold. Okay. Okay, gold tried to dump again. Here's your overall wick. How many people got in from 1860? I have a feeling a lot of people got in from up here. How many are in this gold sell right now? If you're not, that's okay. There's no worries. I have a lot of guys doing US buys. Some people are smart. They're not trading gold on Fridays. Very good. Members, check the Zoom chat. Okay, so about a minute left here. We'll watch how gold closes. I think a lot of people are on gold. That's why I'm asking. Before we watch this minute close, I just want to flip over to one thing right now before it goes. I'll switch way back. I just want to go to that odd JPY. Okay, guys, for the guys who are holding AJ, remember it's starting to retrace now. Okay, starting to get a nice little bounce. Okay, so there's your gold. We'll check out NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ is starting to break out here. There's only 34 seconds left, guys, and also you're leading into 9 a.m. So let's watch and see what's going to happen with NAS. If you guys are looking for a small buy here, like it's not required. Like I'd rather just focus on NASDAQ entering in anything until market open, to be honest with you. Okay, so whether you're doing that, it's up to you. I want to just monitor gold because we do have a lot of guys actually on gold right now. Okay, guys, the next step for your, if when you join the team, give me 1 second here. I just want to see this candle. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Guys, we're doing a webinar at 12 today. Okay, so that would be your first steps, and then we have the back end videos logging into your profile. All right. And then we'll continue basically with updates today in terms of trade ideas and different things like that. Okay, so gold is still selling off here, right? So if you guys got in from anywhere 1860, that was the mark. All right, this is the neck. This is a big overall neckline here, guys. Okay, 4 minutes. Let's check out GBP USD. All right, look at gold now. It's starting to flip, guys. They did not let it drop. So if you're in the sells here, monitor these accordingly. I would be securing some partials. It's looking nice because look, this wick broke below this previous wick right here. I know it's a micro movement, but you can still see that there's still a lot of sellers in the play. It's just a short-term possibly pullback where buyers once had the overall move before. Okay, so watch gold, watch the neckline dump, guys. Let's check out GU. Okay, so remember, I told you guys, if you were in here and it broke, you exit out. This, your trade should be up at least 15 pips still, but now you're selling off. Okay, so GU did not make a push above it. It did not hold support. That's why this was a little bit of FOMO buying, not the best opportunity. similarly to gold. Okay, so now if it breaks here, guys, if it breaks here, okay, you can start to see it's probably going to come down to 34366. Now, other than that, if it holds here, okay, it's going to come back and pump up to 34482. All right, you can see that flash bang that it just did. It pierced right through that 9 moving average. So now they know that GU can start to make a pierce down because they've pierced right through it. Okay, it was once holding support, and now you're going to see this 9 moving average is going to hold key to GBP USD, whether it's going to pump or dump. Okay, guys, I have 4 screens going right now. Okay, I have 4 screens going right now. And we'll watch our gold. Okay, this is what I mean. That's why I told you to exit, guys. Just didn't like how it was making moves. You can see it still made a little lower low, but as a price, it just shot right back up. Okay, so if you guys got in anywhere between 1860, 1858, you're now back right at break even. Okay, this is why gold on Fridays is not necessarily the best. All right, the sell-off was nice, but in an instant they retraced it all the way back. Right, so there's not much you can do. That's a sad reality of it. You know, it ran about 19, maybe 15 pips depending. Okay, but now, guys, we're looking to defeat and to challenge this 200 moving average as well as this 9. Okay, so just make sure you understand that we need to break through to go bullish. All right, we need to break through all of this. It's gaining some nice support right here, and how we check that, guys, is what's going on in the 15-minute. This is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, check this out. You can see we have bearish engulfing candlestick, bearish engulfing candlestick, and now there's a big buying momentum starting to come in, but these are engulfing candlesticks. All right, 15-minute holds true and a lot more weight than 5 minutes. Okay, but that's a nasty rejection here, guys. We're coming up to 9 a.m. Okay, this is going to be the next hourly open and the next 4-hour candle open. Okay, so this is going to be a big candle leading into market open New York Stock Exchange. All right, for US30 and NASDAQ. So it's looking good. They did not let it break below the overall neckline here. Okay, so I'm going to leave gold alone. We're going to focus probably on US30 and NASDAQ. And we'll check US oil for right now just to see how it goes. There's US30, guys. So getting resisted here. Tried to break above. Members, that's why I'm mentioning to you. Look to take, that was your overall TP, you can see. Okay, now we're getting some short-term drawdown. Let's see if it's going to happen to the overall moving average. Okay. Then we're going to check out our US oil. Moving very similar to US30. Okay, very similar to US30. They're hovering it right around that 50 point for oil. NASDAQ, no, NASDAQ is NAS 100 or US Tech. Okay, the US30 is the Dow Jones, or you know what I mean, the 30 itself, the dirty 30. That's what you call it. We just marked the 50 point here. This is oil. All right. Oil on a retracement, guys, going long. I'm looking right up here. They've already pierced it once. Okay, that's my overall TP that I'm looking for in a buying opportunity for oil. Maybe not happen right now, but we'll wait and see. Okay. Yeah, bullish truth, absolutely. Guys, a lot of people, they don't focus on news. A lot of them, they focus on candlesticks, which we do too. But you know, a lot of the fundamentals are very important when trading. Bullish truth just mentioned a good thing. Bloomberg News is still okay, guys. Look at US oil just started to sell off, but Bloomberg News is very good in terms of updated world news. Okay, you might have to do a subscription, so I think it's like $2-3, but you know what I mean? It's definitely worth getting it in terms of the overall news that you get sent and different things like that. So look at the heavy rejection, the heavy resistance on US oil right now. Okay, heavy resistance. Okay, So there's 3 minutes left. Okay, so we'll leave it right there. Check out NASDAQ, see if it made a continuation. Okay guys, that's why I mentioned to you on NASDAQ. So that's what I mean. Like someone mentioned NASDAQ is going bullish here. It was, okay, but it's before market open. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick starting to form here. All right, so you got to make sure you understand that leading into trading before any indices before open are going to have a huge detrimental thing to your account, because a lot of times if you had some buys here, now you're in drawdown, and what happens if you're not smart enough to close the trade? Okay, if you're not smart enough to close the trade, what's going to happen if this thing keeps drawing and then you go into the New York Stock Exchange and draw down about 20 to 30 pips? You know what I mean? It's huge, guys. It's a very important thing to remember. That's why any kind of indices, you look to close everything before 9, okay, or 9:30 depending on what you're looking at doing. All right, so NASDAQ will wait till about 9:15. Same with US30. All right, we'll flip to GU. Okay, so there's GBP USD. Still continuing in some bullish momentum here. It has everything to do with this 9 moving average. Okay, so we still are in that 34482. The overall target, I've seen this play before, guys. Okay, so right here is the target, the moving average, the 9 or the 200. Okay. Okay, just slowly watch, be patient here. Okay, if gold is flying too, that's a good sign for all the buyers. So if you were in this, guys, remember we talked about breaking below that support. That's why having your 9 moving average is very nice. If you guys were in drawdown, okay, and you bought here, you know what I mean? You're only in drawdown about 8 pips, right? It's not that much compared to what you could be going on gold or anything like that. That's why a lot of people like pairs. It's not too much erratic behavior. You know what I mean? You're getting nice push movements, pullbacks, okay, buying the dips, and then having the continuations. All right. So, but look at now GU again. You're starting to get some resistance here at the previous wick, which is 354, roughly 50 mark. Okay. So now they're starting to get a little bit of a bottom wick, looking like they're going to flip. Let's see if they're going to now tap that 34571 area. Okay. Okay, let's check out our gold. First, just want to check out NASDAQ. Okay, so here's your push, here's your pull, guys. Let's watch and see. Okay, 9:06, about 15 minutes, guys. I'm going to spruce these up and I'm going to do a top down on US30, and we're just going to focus on those two. Okay, look at gold, guys. You can see these were the areas. Okay, now they're getting some resistance at the high, 1865. Okay, if you guys, like I said, I wasn't trading gold. I left gold right around here. Okay, I was focusing more on US30. The guys were getting the alerts. Okay, so if you guys caught it, congratulations, honestly. But we haven't got any major breakouts just yet. You can still see now that there's probably you know, a little bit more push on gold. You can see it's probably going to 1867 area, 1868, which is the high in supply. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. That's the tough thing, guys. Remember, we're focusing on like 3 to 4 different charts, and when we get really into one, you watch the other moves. And it all started though from this bullish engulfing candlestick right here. Okay, that's a bullish engulfing candlestick. All right, so that's a trend reversal. Okay, that's a, you can see that the sellers tried to push it down. Now all the buyers previously engulfed this candle. That's why you're getting your overall momentum pushes. It was potentially making a 3-bar play. Okay, a nice 3-bar play, but you can now see that at the high around 1865, they're getting some resistance here. Okay, but this is a neckline, guys. So if this thing pumps, it can really pump. Okay, it can really make a nice little move. Okay. So let's just monitor it, wait and see. And if you guys are still holding it, I did not get in this trade. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't. I was focusing on US30 and some other pairs. Okay, so let's check out GU. Okay, so GU is starting to curl a little bit. Remember we talked about this. You're going to have your push and your pulls. All right. So they're going to come down and retest this overall area right here. They're fighting a lot of buying volume. Okay, just remember that there's a lot of buyers coming in here. All right. So you can see now that the only reason why they're getting resisted is this area right here. Okay, you can see clear as day. Tall wick, previous rejection. Now they're trying to test this overall area right in here, trying to find some support before making its next move. So that is acting as resistance, so we can make this red for now. Okay, it's 9:08. We got to monitor the time here. All right, before we move to our next pairs, our next commodities, different things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to move this back, and then we're good to go. Okay. Okay, just want to monitor that AJ trade. Okay, it's still having some push, guys. Remember we talked about it. Guys, this trade ran over 110 pips, I believe, the AJ one we sent this morning. Okay, so if you guys banked on that, it's good. But now you can see it started to retrace huge. Okay. Okay, so it's about 9:09. Let's check with the DXY first. Okay, check it out where we are. We have not broken below here for quite some time, guys. We're held up right here. And you can see if this dumps, guys, gold will start to pump and continue. All right, but it's starting to hold nice support. It's held it, you know, once, about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 30 minutes. It's held this area right here at around 95.9. Okay, around 95.9. So let's just monitor this, see what's going to happen. I want to see if price is going to break below on this DXY. Okay, monitor gold. Okay, so you can see it had a nice push. Now it's starting to close below. All right. So guys, for monitoring gold, remember you just don't want it to come push back down. Every time it's come in this area, remember it sold off. Okay, it sold off almost every single time, and it's attempted 3 times. All right, so just be patient with this. It can also fill this previous wick on the previous candle. Okay, so if you're holding still, just be aware that it's at the rejection point around that 1865 mark, and I've been saying that since pretty much the call started. 1865. Okay. Let's check out our oil, and then I'm going to focus on US30 and NASDAQ. Okay. So oil is still selling off, guys. Still selling off here. Okay, so watch for it to come back down and hold here. We got to watch. Okay, it's very important. Okay. So 3 minutes left here, guys. If gold is going to continue to drop, we're leading into market open, the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, so 9:10. Okay, guys, we're going to look at fixing up NASDAQ and US30. Okay, so there's US30. Going to erase the drawings here. All right, going to go back down. I'm going to erase the overall 9. Same with the 200. We're going to do our top down from the daily, and then I'm going to spruce up NASDAQ too. Okay, we have buys set on oil, guys. Okay, we have buys set on oil, similar because of divergence. All right, this is US30 on the daily. We have sells right here. Perfect, guys. So drop down to the 4-hour. Okay, let's check out gold for 1 second here. Look at gold rejection, guys. So I'm telling you to close this trade. In and out, in and out. So remember, we talked about zone to zone trading. This is what you should be focusing on. Not changing anything. Just wanted to show you clear as day that buy, sell, buy, sell. It's very key. Very key, guys. Because now you're selling off, coming to overall 1860 again. All right, give me 1 second here. US30, guys. Let's check this out for 1 second here. Members, I told you that I bought here. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you straight up. I bought. Okay, I bought here and I went into drawdown. I was down about 150 bucks. Okay, held because I noticed this overall uptrend forming. Now you're getting that big push right here. Okay, I'm closing this profit right now. I told you guys, I told you I was down 50% and I held, and that's why you get this overall big bullish candle right there. Okay, 914. So let's check out GBP USD now. Everything's going off, guys. Everything's going off. Look at GU. Starting to hit overall target right now. Did not break below into drawdown. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on, this is good. Fridays, remember, that's the moving average. It held support right there. Remember, I told you that 9 moving average was the key. Okay, there's other things to focus on other than gold. All my gold diggers out there, right? Oil's flying too. We'll check oil out. Okay, guys, GU now just hit target. Look to take the profit here. Okay, that's the overall area that it hit. It's good to go. Sometimes trades take time. Okay, sometimes trades take time, but we've been in from down here. I don't know if you guys know that. Some people might not. We've been in from down here at the bottom at this overall demand area. Okay, look, I'm not joking. It's demand. This is where the trade is running. So if you guys got in from down here, this is no joke, guys. You're up almost 35 pips. Okay, almost 35 pips. Okay, so I would look to close GU now because we're going into 9:15. First 15 minute of every single hour is very important, and you can see that's where we got that push. 9:10, 9:15 open, boom, boom. Okay. NASDAQ, I want to check out oil too. There's oil, guys. I wish we watched it. I wish we watched it, guys. It's right at that demand, right at that area, guys. 76.43. Let's see if we're going to get the overall continuation. We had it perfect. We just didn't focus on it. Ugh. I missed this, guys. I was still in US30. US30 is pumping like crazy. All right. So this is oil now. This is oil. Okay. Monitor oil. Monitor oil. Okay. Gold is dumping. Oil is pumping, guys. Everything is now going into TP. Let's go, guys. US oil now hit. Okay, we're running on oil. Okay, let's check out. I'm going to flip over. Gratis, that was for you, my man. Look, guys, it's continued to tank. It broke the neckline. Okay, bullish engulfing was your overall bullish move. Now you had bearish engulfing. Continue the overall neckline break, which we had right here. Okay, a trade is running, guys. A trade is running. That's a massive bearish candle. Okay, like that's a massive bearish candle here. So it's running to 1855. Okay, massive liquidity grab coming near supply, starting to sell off here. Okay, US30 is still running, guys. US30 is still running. It's getting some resistance now. Okay, but gold is still breaking that 1860 mark. It's tried to break down many times. It's been constantly just sitting there waiting for the overall move. All right, GU is GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD is the pound sterling versus the US dollar. Okay, guys, if you're in that gold sell, I would look to close, especially when it gets to down here. I think the overall target for gold you're going to look is right here. Okay, and we've been saying since all call, this is that bullish candle that needs to get filled. Okay, so you can still see gold is dropping now. Let's wait and see how far it'll go. Okay, so monitor gold. I'll set an alarm here. That's why having the premium version of TradingView is nice, guys. I can set as many alarms as I want. Many alarms as I want. Okay. US30. You're welcome, team. If you guys held and you guys listened to the buy, I told you 35705. The overall resistance break, you're running about 90, 100 pips. Okay. This is the beautiful thing about being in our Zoom, guys. I've been constantly saying US30 buy, buy, buy. All right. Now look what we're at. Look at oil. Look at oil pumping. Oh my goodness. Perfect. 76.4. Guys, oil's pumping all the way up. It's coming to that 200. I guarantee you. Coming right there. All right. Let's go. Guys, it doesn't matter what we trade. It's just price. I've been saying gold sell for like since the beginning of the call before you guys were awake, right? It just had that push-pull movement for the overall continuation. And the only reason why is because of that big bullish candle that was previously set on gold. Okay, look at oil, guys. It's getting right into that consolidation area right there. Just be mindful. Guys, we're going to only have to chart US30 today or NASDAQ, and I'm going to have to do it in the next 10 minutes because there's too much running right now. Oof, guys, look at this. Right, it was like a pipette, almost a pipette away. Look at that. Now they pushed it back up to 1855. Okay, now they're trying to hold here. It's a key area, 1855 now. Remember 1865? I've been saying that 1865 from the start of the call. 1865 is resistance. Okay, and you can see they have not broken above there to now. All right. Okay, so it's 9:20, guys. I'm going to focus on US30 or NASDAQ. Just want to see what GU did. GU is still holding right above there. Okay, still holding above this overall area that was once resistance. Okay. Your US oil pushed, and now it's starting to get some resistance below the high at 77.48. All right. Now our gold, you can still see it's going to start to fill that previous wick. Gold loves to fill wicks, guys. This is the overall target, 1851. Okay, it can fill this entire wick. It happened yesterday on US30, and you can still see that it's going to start to happen on gold. All right, so there's US30. All right, massive moves beforehand. Coming out of demand. All right, coming out of demand. So let's go back to the hourly, guys. 4 hours, sorry. This is US30. Okay, bouncing off the 200 out of demand. Now we drop down to the hour. Check this out. It's that key resistance area that once it breaks here, guys, this thing is going to start to fly right up to the next zone. I'm telling you this right now that it's probably very likely that you will see this start to push. Okay, we'll see on the news. We'll see in about 8 minutes. Okay. Guys, if you want me to do NASDAQ, join the team and I'll update you on NASDAQ. All right. A lot of guys want US30 right now, so we'll do US30 and we'll look at NASDAQ. Okay. Oh, gotta switch these over to baby blue. Sorry, guys. Below the hour. I'm probably going to extend this down right here to the bottom of these candles right there. Just I want to see. Okay. And we'll drop down to the 15. Okay, we'll drop down to the 10. Okay. This is what I wanted to see right here. Now to the 5. All right. $9.23. Okay, $9.23. When I move this over here, guys, you can see this was the area that I was saying to buy at, members, right here. Okay. The secondary one. I sent out 2 signals today for US30 to buy. All right. Now we're going to add on the 9 moving average. Okay, you can see the hold up we have right here for US. There's about 7 minutes left until market open. Okay, I'm not going to crazy chart anything, put anything major distance. This is a higher time frame resistance. Okay. So let's see only where I'm looking for US30 right now. Okay. We'll wait and see on the last 5 minutes. I know what they do, guys. They pump this stuff and they dump this stuff right before market opens just to throw people off. It's the only area looking for continuations. Okay. And now is that previous hold up right here. You can see they tried to push it. Buyers tried to come in and then sellers took control and sold it off. Okay. So let's watch and monitor this. Let's check out our NASDAQ too. Ugh. NASDAQ is choppy right now, guys. NASDAQ is very choppy. I need to see this on a higher time frame. 10 minute. Sorry, 30 minute. My bad. Okay, so you can see the price tried to break below here. Okay, pushed it back up. Maybe look for NASDAQ to come up and touch the high again. We'll wait and see. There's about 5 minutes left, so we need to make a decision what we're going to do. Price has broken, held on the 15. And we're working within this gap right here. I'm going to erase this right now. Okay, so NASDAQ, guys, to continue bullish. Remember, there's divergence spotted on the daily. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I'm going to make this neutral just because I want to see what's going to happen with NAS. And the only areas that I'm looking for a continuation is if NASDAQ breaks below here, guys. Okay, for real. If it breaks below here and comes back down to the 200, that's the only where I'm looking for it. All right. Okay, and then we're looking for right here. Okay, guys, this applies for both NASDAQ and US30. What do you guys want to trade? Yesterday we did US30 and it sold off huge for about 250 pips. Okay, NASDAQ is spotting divergence, so I think NASDAQ is going to be a nice play. I might focus on NASDAQ today, but monitor US30, guys. Like monitor US30 here. It's no joke. Okay, I'm looking for the overall areas right here, the push-pull move. Okay. Let's wait and see on US30. Okay, I'm going to focus on NASDAQ today. Everyone wants US30, eh? What do you guys want right now? You guys got to let me know like fast. What do you want, US30 or NASDAQ? Let me know. Put it in the chat, guys. Okay, just checking it now. Dirty 30, it's both. Okay, we have a lot of US. Guys, everyone wants US30, okay? So I think we might monitor NASDAQ and watch US30, all right? I do what you guys want. That's what I do, okay? So I just want to draw this. I don't care what we trade. It doesn't matter to me, okay? All I care about is you guys use proper risk management and don't over leverage. That's all I care about. I'm seeing a lot more US 30s here, guys. Okay, we'll monitor NASDAQ, but we're going to probably trade US 30 here, okay? So 35848 for any kind of buy. Any kind of sell below here, guys, I'm looking at this area right down here. I know it's a big distance, but understand this, all right? Understand this. It's breaking below the previous support, okay? That's what I'm looking for, any kind of US 30 continuation. I know it's a far ways off, guys. I just want to see how the market's going to open in about 40 seconds, okay? But this is going to be something that if it starts to break this previous structure right here, okay, which it can do, so we just got to watch and see, okay? So let's check out NASDAQ for one more time. Similar to NASDAQ, okay? If NASDAQ pushes, guys, just watch, but if it doesn't, you can see clear as day that it might be in a sell. Only setting one place on NAS, and we're going to focus on US 30 now, okay? There's 6 seconds left, guys. Watch US 30 here, all right? Okay, not much movement on US 30 just yet. Okay, let's flip over to NASDAQ for 1 second here. Not much move as of right now. Looks like it's starting to break. Let it do its thing, guys. All right, let it do its thing. Remember, if you're heading in early right here, 16,533. Sorry, guys, keep moving it around. I'm just going to put this right here. Sorry, guys, a little lagged here. Sorry, guys, a little bit lag, my bad. Don't know what's going on. we go, 5 minutes. Okay. Let's check out US30, that's NASDAQ, guys. Look at US30 starting to break. Okay. Nice little entry would have been here too, guys, but I'm looking for the overall continuation. So let's watch and see. Okay, focus on, check out gold here. Look at gold starting to push. Okay, I just want to check out GU. GU is hitting target, guys, and it's holding there right now. If this thing breaks above, guys, you can see the next overall TP up there. Okay. There's US30, guys, selling off nice. Okay. If you guys caught in from right here, it could have been a nice little entry too, but just remember there can be erratic reversals happening. Okay. Not much yet, okay? So my eyes for me, guys, I'm looking at NASDAQ. If you want to know the truth, I'm looking at NASDAQ because I know there's divergence spotted on the higher time frame, okay? But we got to wait and see what's going to happen here, all right? We got to break through the overall opportunities of the moving average in terms of 200 for the continuation, okay? So let's watch and see. And remember, the first 10 to 15 minutes, guys, this is the type of stuff you're going to get. Erratic behavior, market not moving 100% the way we like it. US30 is in a nice sell-off though, guys. So let's just wait and see what's going to have the continuation. NASDAQ is starting to break. Okay, not breaking just yet. Here's your erratic behavior, guys. There is divergence on NASDAQ, okay? So that's what I'm saying. If you guys are just chilling, waiting, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Gold was not good this session. That's why we looked at US oil, other opportunities, okay? Okay, guys, we'll watch US30 now. Just watching. Okay, check it out. Starting to approach here. Nothing's been sent just yet, all right? Going to a little bit of reversal here, starting to happen. Yes, we do update, guys, in the group right now. Okay, so look at now what's going on with NASDAQ. There's not much in terms of break yet, so they're holding some support. Long position, I'm looking up here. Okay, only where is up here. Far distance, I know, but NASDAQ already made a previous high. So, and they've attempted it many times. Let's watch and see. Okay, both alarms have been set for US30 and NASDAQ. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's check out US. Starting to have a continuation. Let's wait and see. Okay, members, check the Zoom, check the chat. Guys, if you're messaging the site right now, no one's going to answer you. Just letting you guys know. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, okay? Okay, so about 2 minutes left on this candle. This is your dance candle, so 9:35. Okay. Okay. Let's check out NASDAQ real quick. Do we leave and it dumps or what's going on? Look at NAS, guys. Look at this. Crazy behavior right now in NASDAQ. Push-pull movement not having its overall continuations that it normally does. It's Friday, guys. Welcome to Friday. Okay, so let's check out our gold. Okay, you can see gold is now making a bounce. I just want to check out GU too. Okay, so GU is getting resisted at that at the 200. Okay, you can see clear as day. I'm just going to update this. Guys, if you haven't entered in anything, like I said, 10-15 minutes, let the market settle a bit, let it do its thing. Okay, let it do its thing. Okay, so you can see it's flipping. All right, you can see now indecision right now, broken below that 9. Let's check it out on the 15-minute. Let's see what we're looking like here. Bearish engulfing candlestick, a large volume based candle. You can see where we're at now. If it starts to break here, guys, there's not much we've had in a while. We haven't been here since October 29th. Okay, and when we were here previously, we made it down to all the way to the bottom of this demand area right here. Okay, so that's where we're at. You can see the candle is continuing bearish right now. It's starting to sink. Let's go to the 5. Okay. There we go. Not much happening yet, guys. Not much happening yet in terms of overall sells. Okay, guys, I closed right around here. All right. Right at the bottom wicks. Okay, so we're going to see now if that was an early close or if it was smart. All right. Let's wait and see. It's dancing in and around our breakouts, guys. It's dancing in and around our breakouts. Okay. So let's check out NASDAQ. Phew, guys, look at this. This is garbage trading right now. Okay, this is garbage trading. Push pull moves, not having much market open. Fridays, you gotta love it. There's not much you can do. Okay, there's not much you can do. About 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here. You can start to see that price starting to get rejected here. It's not making a high. Remember, there is divergence spotted on the higher time frames. Okay, there is divergence spotted on the higher time frames. So let's wait and see now. Maybe this is a bit quick little head fake before having the overall sell continuation. Let's just watch and see. Okay, let's just watch and see. About 2 minutes left here. NASDAQ, I'm waiting for it to get done here, guys. Like, honestly, I am. I have a sell stop hitting, like, ready right here. Okay, if this starts to dump. All right. Check it out. Okay, about 1 minute and 36 seconds left. Okay, about yeah, slowly dancing around area, guys. You can see shoulder, head forming. Maybe make a nice little move. Continuation before getting rejected at the 9. So, guys, if any kind of buying option, like, remember, you want to make sure that it's holding support here. It looks like it's doing so, but there's a lot of sell pressure here. Like, even on the 15-minute when we flip, like, there's a lot of selling pressure starting to form. Okay, shoulder here, we have a head here, and then there's a secondary shoulder forming on US30. So on the 15-minute, it could be an inverse head and shoulder pattern. So that's why I want to wait and see. That's why, 9:30. 9:45 is probably the best time to trade. I'm putting in there, like I said, wait 15 minutes if you're not used to it. So if you guys jump some guns, just understand that price can have some erratic behavior. And if you're just waiting, no worries. Wait till about it's 9:40 here. The next candle will be 9:45. Okay, so that would be the good candle to start to look to trade on. 9:45, 9:50. So it's coming to that right now. So now is a really good time to look to start. Hopefully a lot of volume will start being pumped in. If not, guys, there's nothing you can do about that. Okay. Euro USD, guys, we don't really trade it. We do GU more, but Euro is something that, like I said, we can do maybe next week. All right, so just keep that in mind. Okay, NASDAQ. Okay, I think it hit the highs for the buys. Let's wait and see. Okay, NASDAQ is running, guys. Okay, so it flipped. So my sell stop is far away from it. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We didn't catch it, but you can see that it's starting to push up and maybe making another attempt right here to get to price. Price, if it starts to break above these wicks, it's going to go flying, guys. It's going to go flying to the high. All right. So monitor that. Let's check out GU. GU's not making much of a move, guys. I think if it's going to hold support here, it's going to start to ramp up again and continue. Okay. So just monitor GU. But our main focus right now is NASDAQ and US30. Okay. So check out US30 here. Here's your retest. All right. Let's see where we're at in terms of RSI. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, continuation. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. Guys, if this thing starts to break these wicks right here, okay, so if it holds, guys, don't enter in sells, okay? If it holds and flips, we're looking for buys. But right now, like I said, it's starting to hold. So just wait here, guys. You can see clear as day, top wicks. It's starting to fold right here. All right. Now, what we're looking for is price to break through here. You can see that it's attempted this many, many times. Many times. So we got to see the overall continuation happen. All right. So it's 4 times in terms of wick. You can see that was once previous resistance. So it's looking good. As soon as it starts to break here, guys, I might enter in another sell if it's going to continue. Okay, it's engulfing, guys. It's engulfing. It's looking pretty good here, but we got to see the overall follow through. We got to see the overall follow through. Starting to. Okay, now it's another wick starting to form. Okay, so there's 4 times here, guys. It's holding nice support here. Okay, so worst case, guys, I know we have an opportunity up here, but I'm going to look and move this down here. Okay, let's watch and see. This area I'm going to tighten it up a little bit too. Okay, I know we have the overall gap down, but I'm not liking how its price is overall showing. All right, it's still opportunity, the sell opportunity is still there. Okay, but you can see that we're just dancing around. We're just dancing around. Price is starting to hold support here, waiting for the overall potential bullish move. Okay, so let's follow. Let's check out NASDAQ now. NASDAQ is still pumping up here. It's still that same candle. If you guys are buying NASDAQ, you can say there's a big bullish engulfing candlestick here, but it's a lot of indecision. I don't like NASDAQ right now. That's why I chose US30. And the reason why is because there's a lot of tall wicks. All right. So me personally, like I'm waiting for it. I told you where I have my NASDAQ. Okay. It's right down here. I have a NASDAQ sell stop. Okay. That's what I'm waiting for. This kind of erratically went bullish. Okay. If you got it, great. Congratulations. Me, I'm just still waiting. Okay. Just still waiting. Has trading ever got me into? Yeah, Courtney, of course. When I first started, I I was not profitable at all. Just like every trader, you don't start this and off. A lot of the times, actually, what happens is a lot of times when you're emotionless and you don't know about trading, you'll trade your first few times and you'll be like really you'll feel like you'll do really well because you have no thought process, and then when you start to really look into actual trading itself, you tend to start to lose more, and that's what happened to me. And then so I started to focus on my own stuff, not listening to noise or anything like that. And when you start to just focus on your own stuff and learn a strategy that works for you, you're good. I don't like swing trading that much. Okay, uh, Donald Trump ruined that for me when he would do his tweets and I would try to hold plays for like 4 hours. Same with Elon Musk. A lot of news plays come into this. So that's why for me I like scalping in and out. And I was a gamer. Yeah, I played a lot of Call of Duty, all that kind of stuff, and all that fun jazz. But do I do it now? No, not really. I'm not a huge gamer now. I'm more of just I like trading. Okay, so US30, guys, this is looking pretty nice right here. Okay, if it breaks through here, guys, I'm probably going to take another sell. We'll wait and see. Gold's dumping. We haven't really been focused on gold at all. You can see, guys, clear as day. We left it right around here with the dump. You can see it pumped. I don't like gold right now or NASDAQ. I want to really stay away from them, to be honest with you. Okay, we'll check out US oil. Look at this. US oil gratis had the pump and the overall dump. That's a big move, guys. That was an erratic. I don't know why that happened at 9:15. There was no news. No news, but everything pumped at 9:15, guys. Everything pumped and it started to sell off now. So, yeah, not too sure why that happened. So let's check out one more GBP USD. Okay, so you can see it's making an M pattern here, guys. All right, so right here, guys. You can see that's a neckline if it starts to sell. All right, I'm liking this resistance right here. GU always has some kind of a pullback at some point. Okay, so remember that. To negate the overall opportunities for error, you know, if you're looking at any kind of selling opportunities, if you're doing any kind of selling opportunities, it's got to break through the neckline right here. Okay, so I'm looking for something maybe down here, give it a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, because GU, guys, it does retrace, like it does. Okay, this is now a bearish engulfing candlestick. Check out right now, 34482 is the sell. Okay, so I'll move this forward so you can see there. It's got to continue, guys. It's got to break below that 9. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick starting to form. All right. So that's a signification of a reversal. Okay, let's see now if this is going to follow through. Okay, guys, I got in on that GU sell. I'm in on this, so we'll wait and see what's going to happen here. Okay. So we'll check what's going on with US30 here. Nothing. Look at this, guys. See how they're still holding support? Okay, so I'm not looking for anything right now. Okay, we might just wait until 10:15, 10 o'clock. All right. Guys, you want to see one of our signals that we did today? You guys asking a question about that? This is our signal that we did today. Okay, this is AUD JPY. All right, we had a sell stop. You can go check into the free FX group. Sell stop that ran literally 83.28. It ran almost 100 pips. Okay, 100 pips. That's our that was one of our sell ideas today that we sent to the group. And follow the free FX group if you guys want. It's posted at the top of the channel, so you can see that. That wasn't actually me that did it. Okay, I didn't send this. That was one of our admins, guys. Okay, he's no issues there. Okay, but we have a team that runs 24 hours, so you can see clear as day that trade idea ran 100 pips. Shout out to my main man B for doing that. Banked a lot for these guys. Okay, so it's no joke, guys. It's no joke. Okay, nothing still for US30 yet. Okay, starting to find some support here, guys. If it does, you can see that it's got to break above that 9. That's why we have that overall opportunity right there for buys. Okay, guys, for our group, okay, this is what we got going on here, okay? I'm not going to go over it all, but this is www.stocksnipertrading.com, okay? This is where you join our group right here, guys. Okay, we have the monthly membership, and then we have our package right here. I'm not going to stick with this for everyone. Everyone has questions. They have their own thing to check out, okay? So stocksnipertrading.com/services, that's what it is, all right? I will send it into the group right now if you guys would like to check it out, and we'll go from there, okay? Guys, just if you want to know about what the pips were, go check out the free FX group. Go check out the free FX group, okay? That's the best way to do it. Okay, US30 is not really having much of a move, not really having much of a overall push, okay? Yeah, GU's still holding, guys. Yep, it's just starting to cross below the 9. I'm monitoring it right now. Check out NASDAQ. There's your NASDAQ, guys. Nice bullish. So, guys, if you caught NAS, you're good to go. My sell stop is still nothing, okay? I'm probably even going to erase it right now. All right, look at NASDAQ. 16,568 was the overall option for the trade. You have a bullish engulfing candlestick right there. All right, this was set up beforehand. So if you guys took it, you're good. Remember, I was looking at US30, okay? Okay, so NASDAQ is running, guys. Look at this, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy, guys. And just, it sucks when you miss these. Okay, it sucks when you miss these simply because you're focusing on too many charts. So when you guys are asking for a million charts, I'm okay with running 4, but you guys got to understand it's hard to monitor 4. Okay, it's hard to monitor 4, too hard. All right, so that's why I say I start with 2 and we leave 2 alone. That's why I haven't looked at gold. I don't like gold right now. I don't like it. It's not my friend. Okay, so we're focusing on US30. We're checking GU because we have some people there, and then we have some NASDAQ right now. Okay, if this thing breaks US30, guys, this thing is gonna go very bullish. I have a feeling. Okay, so look at the negate of US30. They're trapping and gapping this, guys. This is exactly what they're doing. This is either going to form a bearish flagpole or a continuation. Look at this. Here's your flag, guys. Check this out. Here's your flag. Okay. Here's your flagpole. Here's your flag. Let's see now if it's going to have a continuation out of this. Okay. This thing breaks, guys. Like this thing is gonna. This is a flagpole entry. I'm pretty sure this is a bearish. I said bullish flag. That's my bad. Bearish flag is what I'm meant to say. If this thing breaks out of here, guys, this thing can really start to short. So we'll just watch it and we'll wait and see. Okay. I'm gonna stay for about 15 more minutes, guys. Okay. You can still see GU starting to hover here. All right. Starting to hover. We'll see if we're gonna get our overall continuations. Okay. Let's go. Okay, guys. I'm up 5 pips right now. My goal is 10 pips. Okay. I'm going to send it to the free FX group when I'm done. All right. Okay. Currently up 9. Guys, if you didn't get in from there, you want to make sure if this is a bearish engulfing candlestick, okay, the overall target is, we're hoping for right down here, but if it doesn't make it and it starts to bounce at this area right here, just remember, start to secure some of your trade, okay? Come on, G, let's go. Guys, the rejection area is going to be right here. Okay, this is the rejection area. There we go, guys, 10 pips. Okay. Guys, I'm taking 10 pips on GU right now for my entry. All right. I'm going to send it to the free FX group. You guys can see. Okay. Okay, let's go here. See the rejection, guys? It tapped right there and it started to take. Okay, so I'd be looking at securing some of this GU trade. I got 10 pips. Okay, so that's not bad. I'm happy with that. All right. If it runs, guys, like I said, secure partials, but 10 pips is good. 10 pips is good. US30 is crossing. Let's check it out. Oh, guys, bear flag. I knew it. Okay, it's approaching it, guys. That is a clear, guys, listen, please. That is a bearish flag pattern to a T. Okay, if it doesn't enter in here, guys, that's fine. If you got this, congratulations. But if it's still going to sell off, guys, this thing is a lot of volume base. Okay, you can see that this flagpole, we have a flag and then you have a continuation. Okay, so let's watch and see how this trade is going to start to play out now. It's a lot of bearish momentum, guys. That's a lot of bearish momentum. Okay, so if you guys got in from here, you're good. If you're selling now, it's a little iffy. I would have thought we had a little bit more continuation, but we obviously didn't. Look for this to rise now, okay? You're going to see it's going to rise for a little bit before making its overall next big decision. The big decision has got to get through here, okay, if it's going to go bullish. That's the huge decision. If not, it's just going to sink and then start to fall into this overall sell area for the continuation, okay? Okay, so there's gold still being the worst right now. Let's check out GU. Okay, GU is still trying to sell, guys. You can see, still trying to sell off, trying to retest here, having its continuation. Okay. See what I mean about that little right there, guys? It's that area. They pushed, they held some support. That's why you're getting that push back up. Okay. So let's see US30 here. So I mentioned don't look at selling right now. It's had its overall big moves, but We'll watch and see for the overall continuation. I'll be honest with you guys, if you guys caught that bear flag, it's perfect. But if you guys had have now waited till there, I think the move is over. We missed it. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. It's just because we're focusing on too many charts. Okay, that's my apologies. We know for next week not to focus on too many. You can see what's going on with NASDAQ now. Starting to have a sell off. You know, watching at the overall high 16,594. Okay. Let's check out a few more things before we call it, guys. I'm gonna head out in about 7 minutes. Okay, let's watch US30 here, starting to gain some buying support now. Okay, GBP USD. Okay, so GU is rising now, guys. Okay, remember I talked about looking at taking your profit right around here as soon as that wick dumped. All right, so give yourself a little bit of a 10 pip stop loss. Okay, if you didn't take profit, you know what I mean. Some people they didn't. All right, so if you're still in that sell and you wanted to hold long term, let it sink. You're gonna have some. GU always pulls back. Look, push, pull, push, pull. This is an M pattern break. Okay, now we're waiting to see what this overall next bullish candle is going to do. Is it going to come back up and test this 9, reject? Okay, hold true to the overall neckline break, or is it going to push through there? As soon as it pushes through here, guys, this is where you're exiting right up here. Okay, this is happening, exiting right up here. All right, what is happening on the screen? I don't know. Is there anything that's not supposed to be happening? Is there something you guys see on the screen that's not supposed to be there? Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure, guys. Okay, so look at the bullish bounce right here. Okay, nice sell-off, bullish bounce. Now we're going to wait and see. Is it going to hold here, guys? Is it going to hold resistance here, or is it going to push right through here? Here's your next candle open. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Okay, guys, you're going to stay for about another 5 minutes. Look at NAS. Okay, I'll check out NASDAQ for 1 second. Okay. Guys, for NASDAQ, all right, I want to see it on the 15-minute. Okay. Oh, we have divergence here, guys. Okay, so let's take this for a ride. All right, let's get NASDAQ. Let's get ready here, okay? I'm looking for a sell right below this 9 moving average. All right. Oh, okay. Steven, nice, buddy. That's okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing on my screen. You never know, guys. I sometimes get food caught in my beard. Like, for real. I can't believe I just admitted that, but it's a problematic thing. I used to have a bigger beard than this, and trust me, food used to get caught in it all the time. And you know what I mean? That's real problems. A little bit on a YouTube screen, that's nothing. Okay. So NASDAQ has made a nice little push. All right. There is divergence spotted. Okay. On 15-minute. What we're looking for now, guys, is a continuation sell. It's got to get below here, 16,568, which is higher time frame support. And it's also got to start to break below this 9 moving average. We're looking at something around here. Okay, the 200 moving average, hopefully for a break. The divergent play is going to be pretty significant. Okay, depending on if it's Friday or not, in terms of the overall move. Because on Fridays, the indices, guys, they have nice moves. Okay, near maybe post market open. You know what I mean? Post post news that you're coming up to, because we do have news, guys. 10:45 here, okay, and 12:15 we do have US news. So we'll see what's going to happen in terms of pump or dump. All right. So guys, keep your mind tight. Don't worry about it. If you're missing something on Friday, don't worry. Just come back on Monday. There's nothing you need to be upset about unless you made bad decisions on trades, which I told you at the beginning of the call. I wouldn't even be trading today if it wasn't for YouTube. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. I personally wouldn't even be trading today if it wasn't for YouTube. Oh my God, you can't ask this live. Fuck. Okay, so let's check out US30. I'm really confused of why you keep asking that live. Just please ask it in the chat, okay? Guys, oh my God, I'm going to mute everyone. I can hear everyone, guys. Okay, got a minute and 9 seconds left here, guys. Let's watch this overall US30. Okay, US30 is pumping, guys, looking good. Okay, about 10:15, guys. Here's what we're coming to. Okay, trying to push it back up in the overall 9 and to this overall flag that we had formed here. All right. You can check where we're at. Nice big moves, still consolidating in terms of structure right now. They had a sell off, pushing back up, still below the overall 50% mark. All right, on the RSI. Here's going to be your determining factor. Is it going to break above this 9, push back up in this consolidation area, or is it going to get rejected and continue the overall sell off? That's what we need to watch for right now. Okay, and we'll check out our NASDAQ too. NASDAQ's priming up, guys. Okay, the way I like this now, me personally. Basil, if you're trying to do it through PayPal, it doesn't work, buddy. Okay, we don't do the 1 month through PayPal, all right? GU, let's check it. Not much happening. Still see it's getting resisted there at that moving average, okay? Still not having much movement yet. US30 continuation, all right, rejected. Rejected at the 9, okay? If it starts to dump here, guys, yep, we're looking for it here, okay? Okay, not much movement just yet, but we'll see. Okay, guys, let me go over the spiel here, guys, because you can see, members, there's a lot of guys who are wanting to join. Just give me a second here. Okay, we'll focus on the chart after. Guys, this is our team, okay? StockSniperTrading.com. Okay, you can check it out. Scroll down here, guys. Okay, this is our monthly membership we talk about, okay? So 50 hours a week, we do 4 Tokyo sessions per week, okay? We do 3 London sessions per week. And also, we do 2 to 3 webinars per week on different topics. Today we're doing a liquidity session. You know what I mean? We have a bunch of different sessions that we record and upload to the website, all right? We have like a I guess like a walkthrough kind of deal that we help you with candlesticks, support and resistance, different patterns, and obviously indicators to help with your overall trading. Okay. We do trade ideas now. We weren't doing them before, but we're sending around 3 to 5 per day, and we've been hitting about 4 to 6, depending. 4 to 5. All right, for 10, 15 pips depending. All right. So you can check that out, guys. We're erasing this. We're doing more with one-on-one stuff. We'll introduce you to that. These are our blog section, guys. If you want to check that out, keep scrolling down. This is our social media that we have coming. All right, we have Instagram. Sorry, that we already have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. This is the only Telegram channel, guys. Don't get scammed by anyone else, please. We don't take anybody's money and invest it. That's not what we do. Absolutely not. That's a big no-no. Okay, so if you are getting people messaging about that, don't reply, report them, please. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. All right, guys, just join the newsletter. All right. What we're going to be doing is continuing to send out our blogs. We've updated a lot of the stuff on the site so far that we're going to be switching over in terms of a new site. But for now, you can see clear as day that we have a lot of good explanation blogs that are already uploaded to the site. Okay, so you can see, scroll more, check it out. If you want to see an example of our webinar, guys, we have an example of introduction to Bollinger Bands and Fibonacci retracements right here. All right. And then, guys, if you want to, guys, I'm not looking at gold right now. Gold was just it was not much today. We had the sell off, but gold was not our main focus. Okay. And then, like I said, if you want to join the 3612, all right, bronze is your best deal. Honestly, it keeps you with us for a quarter and includes the quarterly boot camp that we have going. All right, so check that out. And then obviously our one-on-ones. We're booking now 4 weeks in advance, guys. We had 3 one-on-one bookings yesterday, so we're now booking almost a month in advance to this. So just be aware of that if you wanted to join. Okay, guys, just remember we always pay it forward by just trading live on YouTube. All right. Just always trading live. Members, guys, they're in our Zoom. So I'm telling them US30, different trade ideas, different things like that you guys are not getting when we're going live. So that's the benefit of doing us, joining us, the team, and joining us on YouTube when you're on Zoom. Okay. So US30, guys, still trying to make a sell here. You can still see, but the buyers, because it's coming out of demand, that's when they're having their overall major drawback. All right. So I'm going to go through all these trades, guys, that we were looking at, and then before we can make our next big moves, and probably leading into 10:30. Okay. So look at GU, guys. It kind of flip switch. All right. So remember, I would be looking at exiting out of there. That's why I only took 10 pips. All right. I sent it to the free FX group. You can check it out. The only reason why I exited was because I saw this previous support of the bulls starting to form, and that's exactly where we had the reversal. So the trade really only ran probably about 8 pips before reverse, so maybe 7 minus your spread and commission. Okay, so that was not necessarily the best trade setup. It wasn't. Okay, the R to R was not the greatest, and the reason why I told you guys to get out was that long wick right there. Okay, the long wick and this previous structurally bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay. So, but now, guys, that's not to say that this price cannot retrace. Okay, like you're not even down more than 10 pips. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This thing can still retrace. That's just giving a little bit of a dip pullback. All right, so just keep that in mind, guys. If you're still in the sell here, just be aware 20 pips, 2% of your account, and go from there. But I would be very wary if it starts to break above this 200, then you're exiting for sure. Okay. Hello, Peter. Yakov. My name is not Peter, but I'll take it. I look like a Peter. Okay, so look at the US30, guys. It's starting to sell off. All right. Let's see now if we start to break that 35604 to end the call, maybe. Okay. I want to check out NASDAQ one time before we make the actual switch. Nothing as of yet. Nothing as of yet. Okay. So NASDAQ, guys, I'm still having my areas ready. Be aware for the end of the call. I bet you this thing is probably going to sell off. So I'll update you in terms of the FX group, guys, and members. Obviously, if I see a better setup, we'll send it to the group for you guys. Okay. But check out US30. You can see that it's trying to break down, having some kind of resistance here before making the overall actual sell. US30 has not gone into anything that we've had set up. Okay. Being real with you. Nothing. Has not broke above or below. We had the overall sell-off here waiting for the overall break of the bull movement, breaking above the 9. It's still holding below the 9 here, so it's looking hopefully promising. Okay, I have a sell order already hitting up here. I hit one right here, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, and you guys want me to check gold? I forgot. Check out gold, guys. So we had push pull movements here. You can see we were dancing around, head fake action, head fake action, head fake action, head fake, and then finally we got the overall move. If you guys are not familiar with what these types of candles are, impulse candles, all right, one cool thing that I can show you is on our site for free. This is an impulse candle blog. One of the most popular viewed things ever. I get people asking about this all the time. Learn about your impulse. This is the move that we're looking for. A break, a retest, impulse break and retest confirmation, which will lead to the overall breakout. That's what we were looking for on gold. Gold did that, but it did it in a bearish movement here. We were consolidating here. It tried to, but then it finally broke down for the move. All right, so just keep that in mind. That's why gold, I didn't really like it today. You know, if you caught the overall buys and sells, you're good. All right, so that's key. But as of right now, like I said, it's just now consolidating. Okay, guys, it's about 10:23. I think I've overstayed my welcome here. So let's just watch, monitor this. And is there anybody that sorry, let me fix my headset here. My bad. Is there anyone who caught that bearish flag pattern? Okay, that's what I really wanted to ask you guys. Are you guys familiar with flags? Because this is a classic, clear as day flag pattern starting to form. Okay. Okay, good. Some people caught it. That's good. I like to hear that. Okay. If you guys start to see this, this is cool. Okay. You have a massive bullish or bearish pull. All right. When you start to see some consolidation area, it's pretty much it's forming a flag. Okay. So just make sure you understand that. And those are continuation patterns, guys. So if US30 is still going to dump between 35604, you're going to actually see a nice little sell off maybe to the bottom of this overall area right here. Okay. But we'll wait and explain what that is, guys. If you want to know more about that, join the team, okay? And we can help you out better with that during our live trading, all right? So good, guys. Okay, guys, it's 10:24. I stayed about 10 more minutes, just kind of showing you guys some things. If you guys have any questions, for everyone that's joined, you're going to get uploaded to the website today, all right? Put in the group, so you'll be good to go. Also, guys, make sure to check out our 12 o'clock webinar that we have today. All right, so that's going to be a good one. We'll be recording that and uploading it to the website as well. All right, so guys, keep these areas in mind. 35732 for the buy. All right, 35604 for the sell. All right, I'm still having these in mind. I still have my NASDAQ ready to go, so just keep those in mind for US30. All right. But guys, we had a good week. Really nice yesterday, US30 sell. We had some good moves today in terms of GU. We had some other ones too for US30 and some overall moves on oil, different things like that. So next week, guys, we'll probably be going same time, same channel. So keep that in mind. And if you guys have any questions, send us a message on Instagram, send us a message on email, and we'll get back to you as possible and as fast as we can. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Okay. Remember, I am in this US30 sell, so let's hopefully this drops and we'll be making some more pips. All right. Okay, guys, so we're going to end the call. See you guys next week. Thank you so much. And let's have a great weekend and recoup for Sunday night forecast with Big Ron. All right. Check it out, guys. Stay tuned. See you then.